The edgings. Knotted edge or point de Venise edging is a popular edging in Boris lace. Attach the thread to the outer edge of the tape with a buttonhole stitch, leaving a short tail. Working from left to right, skip a hole and work a spaced buttonhole stitch into the next hole. So I'm going to work into every second hole for this edging. For the first stitch, I'm going to work over the tail thread also. So I will bring this to the right and secure it in place with a piece of low tack tape. Then hold the thread to the left, and remember, for the first stitch I'm incorporating the tail thread also, so I will have 3 threads over which I will work 4 neat buttonhole stitches. These stitches are side by side from left to right and not on top of each other. Now that I've finished my first stitch, I'm going to snip the tail thread. Moving on to my second stitch, I make a space buttonhole stitch into the second hole. Then pull the thread to the left. I now have 2 threads on the right hand side of the loop, over which I work 4 neat buttonhole stitches. So I'm working on the right hand side of the loop where I have created 2 threads when I pull the thread to the left. You will see when you're finished that the left side of the loop has a single thread, and then you have the 4 buttonhole stitches to the right of the loop. I'm going to work on now and make 2 more knotted edge stitches. Pulling the threads to the left and then working 4 buttonhole stitches over the 2 threads on the right hand side. I'm now going to show you how to start a new thread in the middle of a knotted edge. Make a space buttonhole stitch and snip the thread, leaving a short tail. Thread the needle with a new thread and insert the needle into the tape in the same hole as the tail thread, and secure with a buttonhole stitch, again leaving a tail. Now pull all threads to the left and secure tails of the old thread and the new thread with a small piece of tape. Bring the needle behind the 3 threads and work 4 buttonhole stitches. Then snip the tail threads before moving on to the next stitch. So I'm just going to do one more stitch to my space buttonhole stitch, and then 4 buttonhole stitches over the 2 threads to the right. The knotted edge can also be used to edge inner circles within designs. For example, in the centre of a shamrock or a flower. For these smaller areas, work 3 buttonhole stitches into each loop instead of 4.